Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. I hope everybody is having a great day or a great night wherever you guys are. Currently is about 5 a.m. so I'm hoping to wrap this video up a little bit and pretty much just get this out so I can go to bed, wake up a little bit early. But nonetheless, before we jump into this video, I just want to let you guys know that you can get your very own HBAR themed poster right now on my official website. Links will be down in the description below as well as in the comments below. Now, I just want to say, and no need to take credible cryptos content here or anything like that, but I've talked about multiple times HBAR being 10 to whatever dollars, right? I said $3 to $6 conservative and then even $10, and I had these targets for a very long time now, but now we do see credible crypto saying $2 to $5 this bull cycle, which I do think that he was saying for a while now as well. But those are his conservative targets. Like I said, I think that we could definitely see double digits this bull run. I think that it has the possibility to. Even when we go back to the 2017-2018 bull run and we've seen assets like XRP hit nearly $4, we got to remember that that was when no institutional money was in this game, enterprise money. A lot has changed since then. So when we talk about something like HBAR hitting $10 with a 9 point, I think it's like 4 billion circulating supply, it's only $94 billion for the entire pretty much market cap of it at $10. Now, I know a lot of people think that that's crazy, that's extremely high, whatever. I just want to say market cap doesn't mean the amount of money that actually flows into an asset. It just means the amount of money that an asset's worth at a certain price opposed to its fully diluted circulating supply, or even just the circulating supply itself. So but I do want to quickly address a few notes that Credible has pretty much said in this video. I was actually just listening to it, and a few things jumped out to me, especially when he says skip to 120.30, and just listen to what he's actually saying here, because maybe a lot of people don't take my advice, but maybe you guys could pretty much listen in and pretty much say for so, or get a grasp essentially on these price targets and why I think that they're possible, and even he thinks that they're possible. So let's listen to this.
And you can see we're basing out, and I do think we're going to shoot up fairly soon. Let's now take a look at a modified price prediction. In my last YouTube video on HBAR, I mentioned $2 to $5 being my target, okay? And I explained the rationale behind that. But I want to show you guys something else and explain to you guys why that was a very conservative target. All right, guys, so what I want to take a look at next is why I think that I'm going to make an argument now for why $2 to $5 is quite conservative. I'm going to explain.
So just real quick, for anybody who is kind of confused on what he was addressing there, he's talking about the Wave 5 pattern that we've basically been trading in on Bitcoin for a while now. Basically what that means is we finished our Wave 3, that was the Wave 3 to 65K on Bitcoin, and now basically we are in the lines of a Wave 4 into Wave 5, which I do think is going to take a little bit of time. But the ending of that Wave 5 is most likely going to be possibly a blow-off top for Bitcoin. And a lot of people are saying 100K to 200K plus, whatever. I think at a conservative range, say for so Bitcoin does get to, I don't know, 85 to 100K. I do believe that we could possibly see HBAR at around 10 to even highs of $15, similar to how I was saying even XRP at around that price range as well. Now I just want to skip a little bit ahead, because now he's going to talk to you guys a little bit about that 2013-2014 bull run, and basically talk to you guys about the market cap. But we don't really need to listen too much here. I'll kind of explain it to you. So basically, a lot of people are saying Ethereum could hit $1 trillion plus this bull run. A lot of the top 10 assets in the space are going to have $100 billion plus market cap at the end of this bull run. And when we talk about that, and even he says this in this video, so shout out to Credible Crypto. If you guys don't follow him already, you should. But I'm just saying, when we talk about a lot of these people's, predictions for, the top 10 are going to basically have $100 billion plus, which I do think that we'll most likely see that. Even if we come over to coin market cap right now, sorry for Alliance Block being the main one. I've been watching the Alliance Block closely, but even right now, we do see that Bitcoin is at still 707 billion, Ethereum at almost 300 billion. We already know that Dogecoin almost hit $100 billion this bull run as well, with most of these other assets pretty much ranging to get there as well. Now, say for so, HBAR, which I do believe will make it into the top 10 this bull run, gets into the top 10 and pretty much competes with at least one of the other assets in the space that are kind of doing similar things in terms of PA, or price action, for anybody who doesn't know what that term is. Basically, if we could compete on that level and get to that $100 billion market cap, we could see HBAR at $10 to $15 plus, with a high of even possibly, $150 billion market cap. Especially when we talk about, if Bitcoin does hit, $100,000 plus or $200,000 plus, like some people are saying, HBAR could hit, even higher highs. I even talked about, if we get to some of these major targets this bull run, HBAR does have the potential to be, a $20 plus asset, and that's when I even talked about like $35 at some point in time, which I don't think is going to happen this bull run. I think that super cycle sort of idea is just not logical, which I've explained it multiple times, that, the highest target for me personally that we do see, or my personal target, is HBAR at $10. I do think that that's logical, and I know a lot of people are going to, go crazy for what I'm about to say, but I will most likely sell 80% up to 90% of my HBAR at $10 to rebuy the dip, because no asset in the space is fully cleared to not drop until regulations and utility are set in stone. And when I talk about that, I mean major utility. Yes, I know that HBAR is transacting every single day, but until we see it, moving, major markets and major, transactions a week, say for so we do 1 billion transactions a week, there's no need to really kind of, HODL it for life, during a bear market. That's where a lot of the money is made. That's where you basically rebuy the dip, multiply your bag by 2, 3, 4, even, possibly 5 plus X, and then you basically have a 5 times your original amount in your bag. That way, when the next bull run comes around, and say for so we get a major utility run, like a lot of people are saying, and say for so most of these assets, like even XRP, go to $100 plus and stuff like that, that's when we could really kind of capitalize on the fact that, hey, we sold, we rebought the dip, and we basically, I would say, massively shorted the asset, if you will. And then that's when we'll see that major utility run happen where, who knows? HBAR could be, like I said, $50 to $100 in 2025, and I do think that the sky is the limit for HBAR itself. So, with that being said, you guys do your own research. Always have an exit strategy before you have an entry strategy, because, for me to buy XRP at, almost 70 cents, it's very easy for me to just throw, $100 in or something like that. But for me to sell at $7, that's going to be the challenge, right? Because you're going to be like, well, I do think that it could go higher. That's a big problem, right? So always have your exit strategy. Like I said, I have my personal targets. Yes, I already have my exit strategy with HBAR. I might make a video on that. Who knows? I got to see what happens, but if you guys do want that video, I will do it. So real quick, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about this tweet. Now, this is coming from Barbarian, shout out to him. Now, we've seen this tweet circulate around a little bit here and there. I already kind of talked about this a little bit before as well. Now, the funny thing about this tweet is that, it's comparing 88 and even, Ethereum to HBAR. And this is, again, it kind of goes hand in hand with what I was trying to say, right? Top 10 assets. And again, look at ADA. ADA nearly had $100 billion market cap this bull run already. I actually do think it did. Even if we go to the year low and high, we could see that it had a $2.46 high. And when we take into accountability the circulating supply, which again, a lot of people still think that 9 billion for HBAR is a lot, but we underestimate the fact that ADA has 32 billion in circulating supply. But at $2.46, we were at around almost an $80 billion market cap. So ADA nearly had a $100 billion market cap, which we do already know that ADA is still going to, go higher this bull run. But we also know that Ethereum could hit highs of 10K plus, which a lot of people have been talking about. So realistically, if we do get to this point where we do compete against these two assets and we really kind of fly, because we already know that Hedera is pretty much outscaling both of them, and we get to that $100 billion market cap, yes, I do think that we could see a $10 HBAR happen this bull run, and I wouldn't be surprised by it at all, especially when we talk about other things regarding GC members, or sharding being in place, staking possibly coming in 2021. There's a lot of aspects to really kind of take into accountability when we do talk about Hedera's price and HBAR's price. I know a lot of people are impatient. Trust me, that's totally fine. Like I said, we are crypto crusaders. I know that kind of sounds corny, if you will, but we do not sell our bags at a loss, and we do not sell, until we see major profit. Like I said, I will most likely take some profit at $2.50, possibly at $4.50. Then at around $5.50, and then at that point I will wait until $10 happens, and then that's where I will take my major profit take. And those percentages could be outlined any way you kind of want it to be, but that is my safe exit strategy. I will most likely make a video on how I explain those percentages, how I get to that point, and why I do think that selling these assets during this bull market is a safe bet, because hey, like I said, no asset is safe during a bear market. It's just statistical facts from patterns. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys could follow me on Twitter. You guys could also join the free Discord down in the description below. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.